So the first major issue is just the over-militarization of America, where anyone who has access to weapons can choose to start a war. That's the first problem. Second problem is the breakdown of narratives. Okay? So a nation is a fiction, a narrative that everyone believes in. And there are certain narratives that have kept America united, okay? So for example, the first narrative is the American dream, right? The equality of opportunity. So that as long as you work hard and you play by the rules, you will succeed in America, right? That's the American dream. Guess what, guys? No one believes in this anymore, okay? And the reason why is the inequality in America, as well as the culture wars. So if you're a young person, you don't believe that if you work hard, you own a house, and you will be wealthy. You don't believe that, okay? You think like the game is stacked against you. You believe that Washington is corrupt. It only serves the interests of the rich. You believe that the wealthy have stolen everything. They've monopolized wealth. And you believe that whatever money you make will be stolen by the rich and by the government, okay? So there's absolutely no reason to work hard. So this idea that if you work hard, you will succeed, it's dead, okay? Now the new American dream is, how do I stay out of debt, right? If you're a college graduate, you have tens of thousands of dollars in debt. Consumers have thousands of dollars in credit card debt. You can no longer afford houses. If you buy a house, you can't pay off the mortgage, okay? So this idea of the American dream, it's basically dead for most people. Then you have the narrative that America is good, okay? You believe that America represents democracy. It represents liberty. It defends freedom all around the world. Guess what, guys? Most people in America don't believe this anymore, okay? So, for example, on the left, people are taught that America is a nation founded on slavery, violence, and war. America is a force of destruction and evil, okay? That's what people on the left are taught. People on the right believe that America is an imperialist power that goes around and destroys countries for no reason. So most people don't actually believe that America is a force for good anymore. And then you look at what's happening in Israel, right? Well, more young people now believe that America is a force of evil in the world. The other narrative that's really important is the narrative of liberalism. And the idea of liberalism is that even though we have differences, there are mechanisms for us to work out our differences. For example, the right to freedom of speech, okay? Freedom of speech. You can say whatever you want, okay? But what's important is to debate the opponent and come to a compromise based on logic, evidence, and the facts, okay? So for the longest time, liberalism was what brought the left and the right together, okay? Liberalism tried to be in the middle. But now, liberalism is dead. And the reason why is in 2016, Donald Trump became president of the United States. And the liberals in America went crazy. They could not believe that Donald Trump could be elected. So they came to believe that the problem was democracy itself. The problem is that people could not be reasoned with. Therefore, liberalism makes no sense. If people are stupid, if people cannot be reasoned with, why give them freedom of speech? Why let them debate? Why let them vote? Okay? So liberalism today is dead. So the stories that basically bind the country together no longer work. Okay? Does that make sense? Then the third problem is